Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I am going to be playing a ranked game of the finals, maybe the last one of the season, because I know right now a lot of people are trying to get up to Diamond, so I thought I'd throw out like one last win at ranked video before Season 3, before the whole rank system gets changed to terminal attack and all that. So we're in Monaco. I'm playing heavy, very standard heavy loadout here. RPG, charge and slam, dome shield, barricade, and the flamethrower. Very, 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 very standard heavy loadout. It's pretty solid. I did show what my teammates were using. I pressed J. You could see their loadouts a second ago, but I'm not actually entirely sure. Hopefully they're both using healing beam and defibrillator, because those are both very, very good. But I suppose we'll find out. Oh, there's someone over there. I was not expecting people that early, so I did not have one of my hands on the mouse. There's gas there. Hey, there's one right here. Okay, that person's dead. Get rid of the gas. Go back over here. I'd like to dome now while this person's healing me. Two up there. That person should be low, but I don't think they actually are. They're dead now, though. Going to flamethrower you. Gonna charge you. Where are you? Over here? And now we're gonna finish you off as well, because the dome shield does not block fire damage. That's all gonna blow up. Reloading. Get rid of the gas. Grab this. Different team. Third partying. Nice, even though there's two vaults. Okay. So let's chuck that over there. I'm gonna die now. Pop a barricade down, maybe. Now he's gonna come for me. There it is. Yeah, I mean, just a really, 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 really bad decision from Orange there. Third partying in ranked does kind of suck sometimes, and it's not because third partying is inherently a problem. The issue is that sometimes players are just really, really not smart whatsoever. And that's what happened with Orange there. Instead of going to put the vault into cash out B, which would have given them 2,000 cash and 1,000 for opening the vault, they decided to third party at R1 and like just get the 2,000 cash instead of the 3,000, even though it was already open. So just very odd there to third party instead of actually going to fight at the right cash out. Cash out B is the right cash out to go to here. So just a very, very odd decision. Absolutely no point whatsoever in third partying that, because they still have to defend cash out A. So they only get a little bit of cash, and that cash is also going to be gone if they get team white. So basically just a completely pointless fight there from Orange. Like, yes, they got the cash out started, but this is the one that you want to be doing. Not too sure what's happening here, so I'm going to barricade this. I'm going to dome it as well. Whip out the RPG and start the steal. Someone drops down. I'm going to be able to RPG them with the charge and slam. Someone's used a jump pad there. Hey, Mr. Heavy. How you doing? Where do you think you're going? They're not going over here. Are they dead? They're dead. So I still have my RPG. Gas in there. I might just get rid of the gas, because that kind of might make the other team panic a little bit. Are they up there? Yeah, there's someone up there. I'll mark that. There's a guy up there, so my teammates can know. That you got defibs, so you're low now. Gonna dome this and go after you. It's a really bad dome, but that person's dead. And there is a heavy here. Yeah, we got it, so that's good. My teammate got the kill, I think. A little bit stuck right here, which I don't love. I saw you out here, though. I'd like to go to my dome shield barricade, though, because you should be reloading right about now. I guess you weren't, though, but I got the kill, so it's okay. So that went pretty well. One teammate did a nice steal. The heavy didn't charge and slam in time, and then we got the cash out, and then I kind of sacrificed myself to fight that last player there, so they couldn't steal it back. I thought they were going to res their teammate. I thought it might have been a medium, but it wasn't. It was just a heavy. That was probably trying to res. So we just got the first one there, which went pretty well, and now we are going to go on to the next. Oh, I think someone's fighting up above. I'm just... Oh, hey, how are you doing? Doing all right? I'm still in the gas, which I don't love. Okay, I'm very low right about now. Chuck the dome down. Both my teammates are dead. Just gonna run away a little bit, really. Hop in here and just take it easy. At this point, there's absolutely no need to go for a 1v3 and try and go Rambo. There's, like, literally no point in doing that. You don't get anything, and you risk losing the cash that you've already earned. So what you do instead is you wait for them to start bringing the vault far away, and you go res your teammates once you know they're not there anymore. So, there's just absolutely no point fighting here, really, is what I'm trying to say. So you might as well wait for the enemies to leave, and then res, and now we're going to go to cash out D, because it's the one that was put in first. I'm pretty sure I didn't let go of E there, but that's okay. So yeah, we're going to go to cash out D, because it's the right one to go to. And yeah, so then everything is going to be like nicely aligned for us to hopefully get that one as well. always good to just kind of mark the cash out, just to remind your teammates of what you want to do. Because right now my teammates are looking at the enemies that are kind of running close by us. But we do not want to do that. We want to go to cash out D because cash out D is the right cash out to go to. You don't want to go to cash out C here because it's going to be put in much later. So even if we fail cash out D, we're going to have loads of time to come back to cash out C afterwards. Whereas if you just stay at cash out C, it's like a huge waste of time because then you're like deliberately not giving yourself a chance to fight at D for some reason, which doesn't really make much sense. So always go to the cash out that's been put in first, especially if there's like a significant time delay on it. Gonna start off with an RPG, gonna then charge into them. I might have messed up here. Gonna dome that, barricade it. If they start pushing, I have a flamethrower. And I do still have a barricade. I'm getting health here. They're back there. I feel like they'd probably be quite low, but I just walked into 3 people shooting at me at the same time. So that was just a bad play by me. The intention was to pop a barricade down so that I would be okay, but that did not end up happening. I'm gonna charge you. Yeah, get back under by the cover. You're gonna die. You should be low. You weren't really low, but you're still dead. And now you are going to res. So if you're playing ranked and you don't really love the medium, you don't really love playing, you know, that defensively and all that, just play heavy. Because I have, like, basically 3v1'd a good few teams in this game already. My teammates are good. They're definitely providing a lot of support. Like, one heal me there. Been getting constant heals. My teammates are definitely very, very solid. But just the pure killing power that the heavy has is just so broken. It's been broken since the betas, and it is still broken. Like, if you're absolutely insane as a light, that's great for you, but it's much, much harder to do than it is to play well as a heavy. And even if you are absolutely insane as a light and you can successfully 3v1 people, playing heavy is still going to be better, because you can also 3v1 people as heavy. So if you can do it as a light, you're gonna just have a much, much easier time doing it as a heavy. So, you know, if you want to rank up, I would recommend playing heavy. Unless you're maybe more of an average player and you want to rely on your teammates more, or you just like medium. Like, medium is also a fine class. But I would stay away from light, so I'd go for heavy or medium if you want to rank up. This loadout, very, very, very easy to use. You can use the Lewis gun as well, but I do kind of have to, you know, focus a little bit more and all that when I'm playing with the, Lewis gun. And right now, I don't really want to focus. I want to use the flamethrower so I don't have to really think about having to focus on my aim and all that. So here, what I'm doing, by the way, for anyone that isn't sure, is right now, there's 1 minute left in the game. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the game. Cash out A is over there. Cash out B is over there. So if you're wondering why we're going into this house, then I'll answer that. We're going into this house because right now, we have absolutely no need to put a vault in. And putting a vault in would make the game go on for 1 minute longer for absolutely no reason. Why would you want the game to go on 1 minute longer than it needs to? Right, so we're just going to defend this. If no one gets this vault, it is actually impossible for us to lose. If someone opens vault 6 and puts vault 6 into one of the cash outs, great, someone can come in second. They might even be able to overtake us, but we're still going to qualify. So with this, the single most common mistake I see people do, and it's kind of insane how frequent that mistake is still, is taking this vault and putting it into the cash out A. Because there's no point doing that. You're already in first place. You're already going to qualify the match unless you get team wiped. So there's absolutely no need to create more risk for yourself in this situation. You just have to defend it. Like, teammates fighting over there, that's fine. 15 seconds left in the match. It's going to be impossible for anyone to bring that vault to that cash out. So I'm just going to go over here, chuck a dome shield down and like hide underneath this thing, chuck a barricade down just so I'm all nice and safe and I can't get wiped. And then I am going to blow up this barricade for dramatic effect while the game is ending in slow motion. So, you know, first round done, on to the second. Alright, so, round 2 at the Cathedral, APS turret has been put down. You know, APS turret really isn't that fantastic anymore, especially when you put it in plain sight like that. That would be very, very easy to spot. But, you know, run what you want. It's not that hard to get to diamond anyway. It just requires like a pretty big time investment, I would say. And it's, for anyone that doesn't know, the ranked doesn't actually have anything to do with how good you are as a player. It's literally just like a time investment thing, and the more you play, the more likely you are to go up in rank. So I figured out RPG there, probably go for a dome, and then go to res. So that RPG was more so to Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I messed up there. I didn't think they would come back up the stairs, but they did, and I was a little bit slow to go for that revive there. So my plan was to RPG them, get them to drop down, and then go for the res. Yeah, this is like a really, really good play here, and I see people not doing that a lot, which is a huge mistake. So what you do there is you just defib. You don't take the 1v3, you just defib, and that's what my teammate did, and that was very, very good. You'd be surprised how many people have a defib ready, and then when they see the enemy, they stop shooting and are like, oh, wait, no, I should not defib, I should just shoot the enemy. But that's the wrong decision. Always defib when you can. Defib is very, very, very powerful, and it stops the fight from being a 1v3 or whatever, and it gives you just the best odds of survival. It would have been, you know, also okay to just run away from that fight, but getting team wipes there really doesn't matter a whole lot. We didn't really have any cash anyway, and now again, you want to go to the cash out that has been put in first, which is going to be cash out B. I know a teammate wants to go to cash out A because it's marked and it's closer, but the right decision is to go to cash out B because again, there's like a pretty significant time delay on cash out A, right? So I'm going to continuously mark it just so our third teammate comes as well. I'll say group up. No, you want to do A? You want to do the wrong cash out? Okay, let's do the wrong cash out, everyone. Oh no, we're coming. A, let's go. Let's go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so again, I want to do cash out B because if we fail, we can probably have time to go back to cash out A, and then we might be able to get that as well. And also, if we try and stay at cash out A, everyone's going to third party at that if they fail at cash out B. So lots of negatives for going to A and not many positives, right? So you just want to do B. I might just blow this up. It might be the easiest thing to do, but because the RPG has lots of dispersion, you'd want to make sure that you are aiming at it as much as you possibly can. Someone is up there. I saw someone try to blow up a bit of it. Right, so we're gonna blow that one up. Yeah, cool. So now, yeah, there we go. So always aim for the suspenders if you want it to drop down, and you will be able to make it fall. You have to destroy 2 of them to make it fall. So I'm just gonna pop this here and start stealing to put some pressure on them. I'm getting hit by something though, so that is not ideal. Gonna charge this, hopefully get some damage done. Flamethrower, and we do get wiped. So now obviously we're not gonna have time to go back to cash out A. Just a bit of a poor fight, really. I had to use my RPG to get the thing to fall down because it can be hard for teammates to do that. Then I didn't really have an RPG to start off the fight. If I RPG'd them there first, and then, you know, charge and slam, and then flamethrower, I might have had a chance. But if you're just starting to shoot someone with the flamethrower without them being low first, with either a charge and slam or an RPG, it is going to be quite tough to finish them off, and you kind of have to hope their aim isn't that good. But that's okay. One of the great things about this game mode in the finals is that you can always win. You can always make a comeback, and you can always win the game. Don't really know where someone's shooting at us right here. They're wasting both of our times for absolutely no reason, so just a really bad play from them. If you ever see anyone doing anything like this, just know that they're probably a worse player than you. Like, it really doesn't make any sense at all what they're doing right now. Like, yeah, they got 200 cash. Great. You get 1,000 for opening Vault 4. You get 2,000 for putting Vault 3 into cash out C. And also, if they went to open Vault 4 now, that would benefit themselves for the rest of the game. Because if they're going to open Vault 4 now, which is what they are doing, it's going to be super late if it goes into cash out D, and so everyone's going to third party at it. So they're just making the game worse for themselves. They're going to have a really rough time keeping Vault 4 there. So if anyone ever kind of shoots you at a time that you don't really think makes sense, you're probably right. And you just got to deal with the way other people play sometimes, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, so this dropped down. That's very, very nice. Gonna RPG this person. Gonna probably charge them. I was gonna dome, but I guess I should have domed first and then charged. I think that's taking... Yeah, just keeping an eye on the scoreboard here to see what's happening. That person's real low. Nice. And I think a heavy's running away. I got defibbed, which is very nice. And you're both trying to finish off the heavy, which is right here. And now that heavy's going to die because the mesh shield does not block the fire. So this is good. Nice play for my teammates. I kind of sucked and then I got defibbed and then my teammates already had everything solved. Get rid of the gas with the flamethrower so my teammate doesn't die. And just barricade this. I shouldn't actually have used that dome shield there. That was a poor play. You gotta save the cooldowns when you can. So that was like a poor time to use the dome shield. I should have just saved it. But its cooldown is pretty fast, so maybe it'll be okay. My teammates are going far away because they do have long-ranged weapons. They are using the FCAR and I actually don't know. I think maybe it's just 2 FCRs. There's one up there that I just saw. I'm being laggy right now, so I cannot mark it. But it has been marked. Oh, wow. That was a good shot from whatever that was. I think I'm okay with staying here, because if someone starts stealing that, I can charge and slam. This person has a really good shot with the revolver. But they're dead now, because RPG is very powerful. There's one over there. They put a turret down. Yeah, I'm not really so worried about that. I can just chill here. If someone comes, I can charge and slam. They won't get the cash out, so should be fine. Gotta be really, really hard for the enemies to push here. Say thanks for the heals, even though I don't super need them right now. APS turret there is nice. Gonna be tough to deal with that with so little time left on the cash out. And now we are just going to get it. Now, once we get this, you don't want to get wiped, so I'm just going to run away. Don't really want to fight the team and get wiped. If everything stays as it is, we are going to win. So what makes sense to do here is go defend Vault 5 or go for cash out D. Again, you really don't want to get wiped, so I'm not going to go to my teammates. I'm not going to help them out because I don't want to die. I'm also realizing I'm pretty close to the cash out D here, which I don't really want to be. I want to be far away from any fights right now because, again, I don't want to get wiped. So being a little bit laggy, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is go to Vault 5 and just defend that. If no one opens Vault 5, we're probably just going to win because there's still a long time left on cash out D. It's quite unlikely that someone's going to be able to open Vault 6 and also put Vault 6 into a cash out. They might be able to, but I think it's unlikely. So what gives you the best odds of survival here is to go defend Vault 5. But I failed at that because another team has gone there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and defend cash out B, because obviously they're going to have to put that vault in somewhere. So if you fail at defending the vaults here, what's going to happen is there's going to be another cash out that you're going to have to try and get. And if you don't get that cash out, then you lose the game. So the best thing to do is to not let that happen, not let that cash out go in, because then you're going to have a much, much easier time winning, right? So this person right here has the vault. I'm going to try and cut them off with that goo grenade. Going to RPG them, flamethrower them, charge and slam them as well. I feel like I've messed up here. Gonna dome that, open the door, close the door, barricade that, go up the stairs. So they are going to get that into the cash out, which is pretty annoying. I'm gonna mark, okay, so Vault 6 is opened. So now what you want to do, now, because I wasn't able to 3v1 that, now what you want to do is you want to let the people at Salmon try and put this into cash out A. The reason you want to do that is because if that doesn't happen, everyone's going to fight at one cash out, which isn't ideal. But why is no one at the vault? Someone is at the vault. Yeah. Come over here, bro. Chuck it to me. Gotta work with the other team sometimes. Chuck it over here. Are you not there? You got 20 seconds, bro. Come on. Yeah, be snappier. Chuck it. Well, he can't see my pings. What, is he going to B or something? Okay, he's not a smart player. He's going to B. So the smart thing to do there obviously would have been to go to cash out A, and that increases everyone's chances of success because, you know, 4 teams and 2 cash outs is better than 4 teams and 1 cash out. 25% success rate at one and 50% success rate at the other one. So not a very smart play whatsoever to go to this cash out instead. Gonna use an RPG on that thing to blow it up. We only have 40 seconds here. So this might be the end of the round. We did get to round 2. But we are going to have to get this if we want to win, or wipe purple. We can either get this or wipe purple. That's our 2 options here. So what I'm going to do is barricade this, but I can't. And now I'm probably low. I'd like to barricade this. I really would. Okay, there's a barricade. And now I'm low. Barricade. No? Okay. So I sucked there. I really didn't do anything. I just did absolutely nothing. Teammate here has to stay alive. Hope purple gets wiped. There's only 1 purple left. If purple does get wiped in the next few seconds, we are going to win. So it makes sense for purple's heavy to be staying far away right now. But if I can kill purple's heavy, which I don't know where they are, I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, so we got knocked out there. If he had wiped purple, he would have won. And if he got that cash out, we would have won. But that is not how it went down. So poor last second decision from our teammates there to take a pointless fight instead of focusing on still winning the game. Because once we got that second cash out, my teammates were kind of like, oh, we're going to win now. We're in second place, or we're in first place. We're qualifying. So we don't have any need to go to the objectives anymore. But they are wrong, because you can always put 3 cash outs in a game. So that wasn't a very smart play by them. They should have came to help me defend one of the vaults or defend one of the last cash outs there, so that it didn't get put in. If it didn't get put in, we would have won. And then also I just completely sucked in that last fight myself. I spent the whole time trying to get barricades down, and that didn't work, so I added literally nothing to that fight. And then when I was revived, I wasn't able to do a whole lot. And also, whoever opened Vault 6 didn't put it in to the right cash out. They probably had time to get to cash out A, especially if they had zip lines or jump pads or something, but they just kind of fumbled the vault, and then they started to go to the wrong cash out for some reason, which wasn't very smart. Again, if they went to the proper cash out that they definitely should have gone to, because there was absolutely no reason not to, because they were salmon and they were in last place, then, you know, it increases the chances of everyone's success. So these are all of the things that you have to think about when you're trying to go up into diamond. You have to think about how much cash you have, how much cash you need, what the other teams are doing, if another vault's going to open, if another vault's going to go into a cash out, all that kind of stuff. But I think I'll just leave that. I didn't actually win. But I think this is still a pretty educational video, and it shows you don't win them all. I am in diamond, so I don't really need to rank up anyway. I actually went down to there for like not doing so well in that game, but we came third in the second round, and I think you are going to not win more games than you are going to win, because otherwise you'd be an insane player and you probably wouldn't be watching this video. So yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.